all right. Just a few moments. What's up, everyone? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from where you come from. I hope you're all doing well. Um, this is the Africa FX podcast. My name is James Karanu. Um, I know it's been a long time coming. I have not done an episode for how many ages? You know, but because of one or two, three things, I've been very busy, so I've not been able to get in touch with or get some content out. But I'm slowly trying my best to, um, you know, to get us talking. And right now, as it stands, um, wow, the PlayFX brand has been very quiet. I know a lot of you have been wondering, like, what's up, why the silence, and whatnot. But that is because I think for the most part, ever since it was around last year, beginning of last year, I got into some family commitments and whatnot, so I could not be able to keep up with the schedule, and that's why you're seeing the rest of the team is not here with me. The likes of Wesley, Lewis, and just a nod. That's because, simply put, yeah, there were some other commitments I had, so I couldn't like give you guys a consistent schedule of the content that I was putting up. I'm very, very sorry for the sudden disappearance, and it's because I have so many ideas at the back of my head that I'd like to actualize all of them, but I can't for one or two, three reasons. But I just try my best to give you guys what you need. I really like the conversations that we've been having here and there. What is this weird thing? Yeah, sorry, just some technical challenges. But anyway, it's fine. Yeah, uh, heck, I don't even know if there are people watching at the moment, but I knew I had to do something and talk about a few things regarding where we are at, and how we'd like things going from now on. Still working on a timetable at the moment, and that is because for the most part, all of you know that, or at least a few of you know, or whoever knows, that PlayFX Africa is a branch of a house, a media house brand called Africa Central. So basically, Africa Central is like the whole media hub that hosts all kinds of things: pop culture, music, movies, politics. Is literally anything that Africans are talking about. That's where Africa Central is. If you don't know, um, I, I'll I can show you guys some images. Uh, let's see. As we are talking about that, um, there we go. I'll show you the way it looks like. So basically, this is the brand, the whole shebang. As you can see, the center of Pan Africa, a content media team producing content on Africa and the world. I couldn't add more content there, I think maybe because of the limit. But yes, this is the home of PlayFX Africa. But to make the gaming audience feel quite at home, that's where now PlayFX Africa came from. It's literally the branch of Africa Central. So for those of you guys who are into those kinds of things outside of gaming, like this is the place. This is where all the content is at. We get to talk about gaming, but particularly it's what Africans are talking about. It's the whole shebang. So yes, that's what is up. So majority of the time and efforts of the business have been dedicated towards promoting Africa Central for various reasons. And that is because this being the parent of PlayFX Africa, a lot of efforts have gone into promoting this brand. Not that we are forgetting gaming and where it's at, but if you see, like, we've gone quiet on PlayFX Africa, it's because all, if not most of the efforts have gone to promote this particular brand. So yeah, it's my hope and wishes and prayers that you guys, we are not dropping PlayFX Africa. It's just a brand. Majority of the efforts have gone to Africa Central, but should the time come where we should now invest more efforts, when there is enough resources and funding to give more time to PlayFX Africa, we give it more time. So yeah, for those of you who would like to follow, please do so. This is our link tree. All our socials are there. For going back, we literally started this, I think, like a couple of months ago. I can't remember whether it was June, July, August, somewhere there. Africa Central had another name, and that is because there's a venture that we had done with a friend of mine. For those of you who know Africa YouTubers, that's where that came from. But literally, this is like a reincarnation of, or like a rejuvenation of the brand altogether. And literally stepping out of, what is happening on the ground and making this its own. And there's a direction at which I would like to take this brand, and that's why we decided, you know what, let's go with it as it is. And that's why this, like, we went quiet. Most, if not all, our efforts, particularly mine, had gone to promoting Africa Central. Coming back home, there was no consistent timetable, particularly for PlayFX Africa, right after 2023. But that was in the month of October, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, the month of October. So we had to break off for some time so that we can put focus on the commitments that I had at the time. And today is the time when now I make a comeback, but it's for a good cause. In the meantime, there were some content pieces I kept dropping um, about events that have been happening, all over the world on the PlayFX platforms, particularly TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram. And that was the Esports World Cup. That was a very big event for esports. It's the first of its kind. It's good to have such an initiative, especially by the Esports World Cup Foundation and all the parties that were involved, the Saudi Sports Federation and what have you. They literally made uh, a colossus of an event, and it was absolutely brilliant. Really like what they did. Um, Noticing and considering all those efforts, I used to post like small clips and pieces of very epic moments that were happening during the event, which brought us to this point in time where, you know, it was an it was an insane event and all the same, and a much needed event if you can hear if you think about it. Although I had my issues with the event on a personal level, if you ask me. I don't know if other Africans think of this, but of course, that is what Play Effects Africa is for. We are probably, maybe in the near future, whatnot, gonna be inviting different guests to talk about what they thought about this actual event. So, yeah. Um, the the event was huge. I won't lie. It was massive. It was absolutely massive, and in a scale of that extent. And it was another epic celebration, and also a shout out to the professional esports that are actually happening at the moment, the likes of Counter Strike, League of Legends, Apex Legends, Tekken, and all those other games, all the ones that happened. Absolutely fantastic. Like, it was a long time coming. The challenge that I had was, why wasn't it called the Esports Pro World Cup, if you know what I mean? Because, particularly, its focus was more on professional esports. So they should have just branded it like that. I mean, nobody would ask any questions whatsoever, because it literally involved clubs, esports teams, the whole shebang. Excuse me for a minute. Huh? Yo, I just got off to some absolutely insane news, so please don't mind if if I'm wondering what's happening. But yeah, I'm just trying to catch my breath. Yeah. Um, wow. Yeah. Guys, um, um, I'm going to try and see how I can do like a 2 time month live stream. If I can do it once or twice a month, see how it works. If it does work, well and good. If it doesn't, we can work on once, at least once a month. So, yeah. But a lot of the efforts are going towards Africa Central. Uh, yeah. So, I guess that's it. I wasn't looking to uh, uh, stream for a long time today. I was focusing on this particular time, at least an hour, to say the least, to, at least talk to you guys. I don't know who's on stream, but yeah, I really appreciate you guys coming and, watching. Um, for the plans that we have as Africa Central, we'll let you know. We will, of course, break down things as they come. So, yes, we're not even half an hour in. But yeah, yo, um, I don't know. I feel like I should have just done like a short episode for this, just to explain uh, what next for PlayFX. PlayFX is still in the game, still around. We're just looking for ways to have like a consistent schedule. So that's a challenge for me and also for others. But yeah, but much love. A lot of it we will find out for PlayFX. We'll probably find out within the month of February how my timetable will be. But we're hoping that all will be well. Also, we're gonna be looking towards working with other partners out there, uh, just to make sure the brand is as lively as possible. And when we meet, we'll make sure everyone knows. I, Anyway, guys, much love to you. Take care. Peace out. More announcements will be done as time goes. Sorry, the news that I've gotten just disturbed me for a bit. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Take care, much love, and stay safe.